Dreaming, dreaming, dreaming. I'm getting the message that someone's having some kind of recurring dream. So this could be a dream that doesn't have to be exactly the same, but there's a theme to your dreams at the moment that you're like, what is that all about? And it could be that it's something really random. Say, for instance, you are very happy where you live. These dreams are like dreams of moving out of the place where you are, that kind of thing. So we're going to get into what is that all about? Why is this happening? So this reading would have found you if that's been on your mind. This would be on your mind over the past couple of days at least. You're starting to pick it up. Sacred flame, passion, transformation and purification. Now it's funny because I did a reading today on Facebook that was about purification. And it's something about like out with the old and in with the new. So it feels like these dreams could be about you shedding an old skin. So it's almost like the dreams of not being in the place where you are currently. It's not so much that you're leaving that place that you are loving being in. It's more there's a purification going on within the environment, the internal environment and the external environment. Now, this kind of makes me feel like there's a transformation coming through for you. You've been working very, very hard. I do feel that there is, for some of you, you may have 2 children as well, or you may have more than 2 children, but something about children being a big impact in your life, or the drive for what you're trying to achieve and where you want to go. And I can see somebody stood around like a fire pit making some kind of pact or wish to themselves, where it's like, this is what I'm going to do and I'm going to put things right. So it's almost like you're being heard as well. You're definitely being heard. So I've got the dream, what are they called? Animal Dreaming Oracle cards. I really like these cards. Do you want to see this? Now, this is a trigger warning. If you are not into creepy crawlies, you might want to look away. It's a spider, okay? Now, this is the weaver of the dreams, the weaver of the web. So there's something about your environment right now. There's something about these dreams that you're having that are part of you weaving the web that you want. So for some of you, you may be in some particular situation in your life, convincing yourself or gaslighting yourself that you are content, that you're happy, that you're where you want to be. But in actual fact, I'm not so sure that you are. Okay, this is what's coming through from the spider. And you've been seeing spiders a lot lately. You may have been having a lot of spiders just suddenly appear in front of you, may even have jumped out on you or landed on you. And I don't feel you're a particularly scaredy cat type of person around this, but it's just the way that it's happened has been like, whoa, okay, what's this all about? So something wants you to pay attention to what you're weaving into your life. It's been, your subconscious is kind of trying to say about, are you sure you're content here, or is there somewhere else you'd rather be? Is there something else that you'd rather be doing? So there's a lot here to do with being honest with yourself, being true with yourself. Because this transformation is, there's a fire lit within you right now, which is putting you on like alert, like a moth to a flame sort of thing. You have the ability to attract to you abundance, success, things that you want. The numbers 33 or 333, or just the number 3 may be significant to you as well. Maybe you live at number 3, or somebody has a birth date that is either March or it's the 3rd, or it could be the 3rd of March. Now, you have allowed yourself to trust here. And I feel like the space that you occupy currently has been like a safe haven for you, but there's something in the back of your mind that's telling you that's not your forever place. That's not where you're going to be, where you're going to end up. But there's something in the back of your mind you're not allowing yourself to believe, just in case you're wrong on it. And that could be to do with your environment. Maybe you've been thinking about moving in with a significant person, or you've been thinking about relocating to a different area. But again, with that children coming up on there, maybe there's a situation where you can't just do that because of the other parent. Perhaps there's a lot of dreaming going on in the day-to-day, and then at night time when you're dreaming, your subconscious is bringing up these secrets or truths that are hidden deep within you. Okay, and that to actually acknowledge what it is that you're thinking, what it is you're desiring, it would have an impact in your life, and there's a risk to it. So for some of you, you're sort of like not sure whether this is a good risk or not. So the dreams are just part of this realization. Okay, let's have what else. Oh, magpies may be significant to somebody as well. I've just looked down and saw this magpie here. Magpies can be a bittersweet message of like seeing the light within the dark, or getting that balance between light and darkness and beauty within pain. So this is about you finding a compromise, okay? Because you can't ignore what you're feeling, what you're thinking. You've got the tower on the bottom there. It's not going to go away. It's just going to keep manifesting in different ways, different signs, different synchronicities. And now it's weaving into your dreams. So you can't ignore this. Oh, okay. Now, I feel like for some of you, there was an opportunity that you feel you missed. You think you missed it. But this opportunity is coming back round again, because the world is showing up as like there's an opportunity knocking again for you, but coming at it from a different point of view this time, a different angle. You are going to need to take leadership in this situation in your life. You're going to need to really be honest and truthful. And I feel like you're going to be surprised by the outcome with that. If you just open up and be honest and say what it is that you feel and what you think. We've got the 8 of Swords in the reverse position and the 8 of Cups in the reverse position. Wow. Okay, what I'm getting from this is that you may be, the risk may be actually you wanting to go back to something. So for some of you, this could actually be, when I said it before about the other parent, maybe you want to go back to that other parent. Maybe you want to be together with that person again, and there's no holding back here. It's almost like you are ready to take a risk here. For some of you, it might not be your child's parent. It may just be another significant relationship. But there's something about wanting to, not holding back anymore and coming back to something, not walking away. Whoa. And yeah, movement is definitely on your mind. But I feel like this is the major issue in this situation, is about where do I live? Like, how is this going to work out? Maybe the person that this is about lives at a distance from you, so you feel like it would mean moving location to actually be fulfilled in this scenario, in this situation. I do feel that your subconscious is trying to get a message to you, or even your higher self is trying to get the message to you that something is going to change here. There is movement going on within this connection. But remember, Ingwas is kind of like this space of trust. And for a long time now, you have been stuck in this kind of capsule in your own space, trying to figure things out. But now it's time for like less thinking and more moving. We have the Ace of Swords. So you've had some clarity recently. I want to say something about a bunny rabbit. I don't want to say bunny rabbit, rabbit. There may have been a rabbit that you were thinking about something, and then you saw a rabbit cross your path. Now, rabbits represent fertility and sexual energy as well. So there's something about that. Maybe you are hoping for a new chance, or perhaps there's a fear around family. Maybe you are at a point in your life now where you've had the children that you want to have, you don't want to have any more children, and there might be a fear around getting into this connection and that actually happening. Now the Page of Wands is kind of showing up that you're starting to feel like, I'm going to go for this anyway, regardless of the risks, regardless of the challenges. You just trust in the process. This is what I'm feeling from this, because there's a need for that balance. And spiders are so significant on here for you as well. Okay, 7 of Cups. So for a little while now, or in the month that's coming up, there's been a little bit of illusion around what it is that you want. Now, for some of you, this could actually have been the previous summer, that there's been some kind of illusion around like what cup to go for, where do I go from here? And for many of you, I feel like that's where this Ace of Coins comes from in the reverse position. It's like, this is where the missed opportunity was. I feel like it was from last year. But the world is kind of saying that this is coming round again. So perhaps it took a year for this to come back round again, this opportunity. Maybe you're watching this video right now because you needed to know that this opportunity is coming around. Maybe you don't know yet, and your dreams are kind of alluding to that. We have the 9 of Cups on the bottom. So there is something that you're deeply desiring that is coming back into your life. If you would like a full reading on this, drop me a DM. I'd love to get deeper into it with you. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much.